Hey there, Wondering Watchers. I'm Sony Golden for The Vibe is Golden. Welcome to the special titillating edition of Tabloid Tarot, which unveils celebrity secrets in love, dating, and supercoupling. In today's titillating Tabloid Tarot, we're taking a peek at the past and current loves of a Canadian singing sensation. We are tossing Justin Bieber's relationship with ex-girlfriend Selena Gomez and wife HAILEY Bieber into the spotlight to be tabloid tarot. So let's see what sensational headline we have regarding the Biebs' back and forth between these two ladies. We have Dreaming, Illumination, Start Now, Healing, and Pride. It also says self-esteem, self-worth, and ego. So to some degree, the back and forth with these ladies was stroking Justin's ego, the fact that they are both beautiful and famous and fun. This Start Now, this is like a hopscotch game. I think it's interesting because you kind of hop around to play this game, and the concept of Justin hopping back and forth between them. It's a sense of something that was fun. It's also like a kid's game. So Justin was young when he met both of them. And so with like that concept of being young, in love, raging hormones, you have this dreaming card. So like fantasizing about how things could be. With this illumination and healing, it is a sense that, sometimes when you play hopscotch or play games in general, you can get hurt. And you learn from, how you got hurt, kind of pick yourself up, and you try again in a different way. So these cards kind of indicate like the back and forth between those two. Kind of, it was fun. It stroked his ego. There was pain, but he learned from it and, grew from that experience, became more knowledgeable about what he wanted to actually make more solid reality as opposed to just like fun and fantasy. So let's explore the titillating tidbits of these love stories. I'm going to start off with Justin and Selena. So let's see what drew Justin and Selena to each other. We have here the Hermit. So to me, this is a card of like isolation to some degree, being on a very like kind of solo journey in the fact that being so young and being so famous, perhaps not really knowing who you can share those types of experiences with. I'm going to go ahead and clarify this. Well, you have the Ten of Swords. So that's interesting. So basically, it seems like not only their journey, but also having great rewards for it, but also the concept of failure. It can come at any time. You can hit rock bottom at any time. So it's like maybe they found each other when they were in their worst moments. And that could be part of their healing, or not found each other in the worst moments, but helped each other through certain, issues that they had in life, not only just being successful and kind of like in the spotlight, and everyone's kind of watching them and evaluating them and judging. So they shared that together. So let's see what Justin's biggest challenge was with dating Selena. We have here the Knight of Swords. So this is like kind of, quickly rushing in, rushing out. So maybe it had to do with their schedules or their feelings. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify this. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and that is kind of the rewards, or enjoying the rewards of the success that they've made. So biggest challenge is kind of doing their own thing, kind of going after what they feel they needed to do to secure their independence and they're kind of like their fame. So next is what ended the relationship for Justin. So we have the Wheel of Fortune that kind of indicates just kind of lack of control. Things are constantly changing. And here with a Page of Swords, it's almost a sense of like jumping around, especially with this Wheel of Fortune, is just kind of almost kind of going all over the place, not really having a calm mindset, maybe a sense of anxiety. So let's see about what ended the relationship for Selena. We have here the Seven of Pentacles, kind of invested in something and really not sure if it was worth pursuing. In this deck, the Seven of Pentacles, this woman has obtained these pentacles by means that are not really above board. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify this Seven of Pentacles. We have the Four of Swords. This is kind of, healing, needing time away, withdrawing, clear your head. And above the woman in the bed, there is this picture of a couple embracing. So to me, the Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords, which indicates like heartbreak, loss, disappointment. And so it seems that what ended it for Selena was investing in something that was just causing her heartbreak and needing to withdraw from maybe not only Justin, but from other people to kind of clear her mind. So I think it's interesting that there's no cups that have popped up for these two yet. So let's take a look at Justin's feelings about Selena now. We have the Hierophant. So this is a card of like a teacher or a mentor. So I think that the relationship with Selena, he feels like she taught him a lot, maybe helped him heal, helped identify certain issues that he had problems with. I'm going to go ahead and clarify. We have the Sun. So he does think highly of her. He thinks that he's possibly able to see more about himself, like this Illumination card, based on what he learned being with her, knows more about himself. So let's see about Selena's feelings for Justin. Four of Wands. So she like really is, happy for him, possibly happy that he has finally found love, is, reach a point in his life where he knows what he wants. I'm going to clarify that actually. We have the Five of Swords. This is a card of not knowing when to walk away from a lose-lose situation. So to me, it seems like, she feels that she learned how to walk away from a lose-lose situation, and he is in a situation that, she's happy for, and she's kind of done fighting. She wants to focus on the positive and not the negative. So let's take a look at Selena's feelings about Hailey. That's interesting. We have the Lover's card. So I feel like, she recognizes that there is true love there, and possibly appreciation, because, no matter how you look at this kind of tug of war between these two ladies, at the heart of it is Justin and caring for him and wanting the best for him. So it seems like, she is at least recognizing that Hailey is, being there for Justin and being that person for him that he can truly depend upon. So now let's get into Justin and Hailey. Let's see what draws Justin and Hailey to each other. We have the Eight of Swords. So to me, it's still feeling like that concept of being isolated and feeling alone, kind of like this hermit, kind of living in a bubble almost. So, and that moon really does look like a big bubble. I'm going to clarify this Eight of Swords. We have the King of Cups. So, King of Cups is about emotional stability. And interestingly, these are the first cups that have come out. So it's almost a sense of like they want emotional connection, emotional stability. They want to, support each other and be there for each other. Because there are times where maybe their anxiety, their thoughts about themselves really take a toll on them. So I'm gonna pull one more card for Justin and Hailey. We have the Nine of Cups. So it does seem like they're drawn to each other to support each other so that they can have a happy life, positive self-esteem, recognize that they are, just not only have money, but to feel that they are worthy of a good life. So let's see what Justin cherishes most about Hailey. We have the Six of Swords, and this is a card of healing, kind of being able to transition to smooth waters. She provides support and possibly a means of escape for him. I'm going to pull another card for that. We have the Ace of Wands. So in her ability to kind of support him and ease his mind about things, it allows him to kind of feel this spark of energy, this desire to really connect with life and with her. And this is a card of sexual energy as well. So it seems like maybe he doesn't mind the sexual energy that they share. Let's take a look at Justin's biggest challenge in his relationship with Hailey. We have the Two of Swords. So feeling like kind of stuck, not really knowing the right thing to do, not really, when you have self-doubt and you have to consider someone else's feelings and not your own, it makes it seem like the decisions you make are weighing on you even more than just for yourself. So I'm going to pull another card. We have here the Eight of Pentacles. So this could be like, in terms of how much time he spends with Hailey versus how much time he is spending on working, and it's almost, being Justin Bieber, going out there, making songs, being on the stage is such a different role than being a husband and, down the line, a father and having a family. So I'm going to pull another card for this. We have the Eight of Wands. So torn between kind of like, working on his craft, moving forward. You can see in this card here, there's a home. Looks like there's, a man and a woman over here in the corner where these wands are headed. So kind of just working with someone else to decide how to spend your time, where your future is going. Seems like normal relationship kind of things, normal marriage issues. So let's take a look at Justin's current feelings about Hailey. Nine of Wands. He's feeling a bit worn out. Feels like he has to protect something. I'm going to clarify that. We have the Page of Wands, and that is more of an excited, adventurous, curious kind of attitude. So it seems like, it's almost like he's protective of her and wants to kind of go on adventures with her, maybe feeling a bit worn down. So let's take a look at Hailey's feelings about Justin. We have the Three of Wands. So still kind of wanting to expand their relationship, looking towards the future, possibly excited about the potential for having a family. So I'm going to clarify this. We have the Nine of Swords here. But there's also anxiety and stress. I think it's interesting. We have the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. So it's kind of, nines are about culminations, sometimes reflections. So for Justin, his reflection is on the energy and motivation. And for Hailey, it's kind of reflections of stress, anxiety, and that concept of winning at all costs. So interestingly, in this Nine of Swords, the picture above the bed is the Five of Swords, which is what kind of Selena kind of learned to do, which is walk away from a lose-lose situation. So, there might be stress and anxiety, being worn out going on in the relationship right now. So I'm going to see what Hailey's feelings are about Selena. We have the World. So, this is a positive card: success, completion, accomplishment. So I think they have like mutual respect for each other and, what they have been able to provide for Justin and do in their own lives personally. So let's see what is next for Justin and Hailey, considering, Page of Wands also is, can be a card of a child as well. So let's see what is in their future. We have the High Priestess. So some things that are hidden might be revealed. And I'm going to pull another card. And we have the Two of Cups here. So it seems like they will continue to kind of connect, emotionally bond. And I'm going to pull one more card. Well, this one to come out. We have the Seven of Cups. So it seems like there's a lot more for them to discover about themselves, about their emotional connection, and what they want for themselves in the future. Maybe in one of those cups is a baby, but right now it seems like the focus is making sure that they are connecting and, solid between themselves and can really get a sense of how the other feels without necessarily having to, talk everything through, just kind of recognize that they are connected through the heart and see what that kind of creates for them in terms of the choices that they want. And, they have a lot going on for them, and it seems like maybe a baby isn't their current view, but it doesn't seem like it. It seems like more trying to really connect to each other. So thanks for watching this special titillating edition of Tabloid Tarot. We'll see you next time. Take care.